Look at what we made, posole. Please come, you're going to love this dish. It's served, it's topped with some cabbage, some onions, some radishes, and lime, served with a little bit of corn tortilla, tostada, and it is delicious, so come join me. I think you'll love it. Hi, welcome, it's Grandma Roseanne, and we are in posole heaven today. In here, I have 3.5 quarts of boiling salted water. Now then, whoa, I am going to add our meat. Now, I live in Southern California and fortunately very, very close to a very good Mexican market. And they have meat that is considered posole meat. So it's just a mixture. So if you don't have that luxury market near you, then anything that has a bone, beef, pork, neck, anything that has a bone, but you want a good variety of it. And I have got 2 pounds here of all of this beautiful meat that I am going to put in. And then I'm going to add 1 whole onion and 1 whole garlic clove, and I'm taking all of the paper off of it, which I thought I had done, but I didn't do a very good job. It's going to go back on the heat. I'm going to bring it up to a boil. Then I'm going to bring it back down to like a medium to a little bit, maybe between medium high. And I'm going to let this cook for 1.5 hours. I want to extrude all of the flavor out of those bones, and I want to make sure our meat is cooked. So I shall return in 1.5 hours. And yes, I do have pot holders. These were just really close. Okay, our broth is still simmering over there. If you have impurities that have risen to the top, just skim them off, okay? I did that once on ours. Now, I'm going to start using some chilies. I'm going to let you see what I'm using because I don't know that I'm pronouncing them correctly. The first one is Padilla ancho chili pod. Okay. The next one is guavillo. I don't know how to pronounce that. All right. And then we have some California chilies. So I'm just going to open these up and remove all the seeds. And these California chilies don't have any seeds. That makes life easy. All right, now on the California chilies, I'm using about 3.5 ounces. And on this guavillo chili, these puppies we do need to remove the seeds on. Now I'm going to show you how I'm going to adjust the heat and the flavor as I go along here, because I don't really know what these chilies do and the intensity of flavors on them or the intensity of heat. So I'm going to start out a little bit cautious because I know I can add as I go along. But once you get them in there, there's no taking them out. So this is moving cautiously through heat. Okay, on the Posole ancho, I will tell you. Well, there's just 3 of those, so these are little guys. I don't cook very much Mexican food, so I'm really not accustomed to using these chilies, so I am being a little bit more careful. Oh. Mercy. All righty now. Those last chilies, it was just like 1/2 ounce. Now I have our beautiful broth here. I'm putting all of the chilies in there. Looks like a lot of chili. Oh my. Okay. And we're going to let these just kind of soften in this very hot water for just a few minutes, just till they get soft enough for us to work with. All right, let's see if we have softened enough. And I think we have. So we are going to put them into our blender. And I just came across a part of the onion. I'm not going to use that. You're welcome to use that if you'd like. I just really want fresh onion in there. Now I do want that garlic in there. So I'm just going to squeeze it. Ouch, it's hot. Squeeze it out. Because that will add amazing flavor. Okay, now we just want to add enough broth to cover the chilies. I'm going to add 1/2 onion, fresh onion. Now we are going to blend it all. Ooh. It's got heat, but not horrible heat. Now we are going to pour that into our saucepan. If you want to strain it at this point, you certainly can, but I'm not going to because I think I got everything out of there. I got a little bit of water in here to get out the rest of what was in there, and also to thin it out a little bit. Now, here comes the seasoning. Because you see, we really don't have, other than the chilies, we really don't have very much seasoning in here yet. This is 1 tablespoon of oregano, 2 teaspoons of cumin, and 1 tablespoon of chicken bullion, and I'm using Knorr because I think it is really, really a superior product. Okay. Head and just mix this up so we have our seasonings throughout our mixture. And we have our heating element now. So I am going to start this on a medium heat, and I'm going to let it cook like maybe 10 minutes, and then I'll lower it, and I'm gonna let it cook until it reduces maybe a 1/4 of the way, okay? Now I'm just going to remove the meat from the bones, just so whoever is enjoying this posole isn't trying to deal with a big old neck bone. Ouch. A little hot. All right, now I really reduced the amount I normally make because it's just me. So I've got a lot of the chili. What I'm going to do is just kind of put it in. I don't know how much of it I'm actually going to need, but I will tell you, the rest of it is not going to go to waste. A little taste to see where I am with seasoning. Boy, that's good. That's really good. All right, I think that's all of the sauce that I need. And now hominy. If you're using dry hominy, you really have to soak it overnight, and then it has to go in so that it will cook all the way through. But I'm using canned hominy, which I love. Okay, now I think we're just back on our heating element for maybe another 10 minutes. Let that hominy absorb some of that beautiful, beautiful flavor, and we are going to have a bowl of it. Now, I want you to look at how much of the sauce I have left. When I make this again, I will make exactly the same amount of sauce, even though I have this much left over, because it is absolutely delicious. It'll go over enchiladas. It would be an absolute great, great sauce to put over tacos or burritos or anything that you're going to make. I really, really love this. So don't be afraid. Make more than you need and use it for other things. All right, we're almost close to our taste test. Okay, now it's time for the rewards of our efforts. We have our posole. We're going to garnish with a little bit of onion, a little bit of cabbage, some fresh lime, and a side of tostada. All right. Here we go. This is an amazing soup. I know it's going to be really good. That is so delicious. And I'm sensitive to heat, so if I can eat this, you can eat this. Oh my goodness. I will also forewarn you, do not skip the lime. It's an important ingredient right now, and if you don't have any, go to the store or go pick some before you serve this, because it is delicious. All right, thank you. Come back, subscribe, you know the drill. Enjoy, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. I'm gonna go have lunch.